Hi everyone, my name's Jenny Shickley, and today I'm going to be talking to you about scheduling a virtual live conference through Teams within Canvas. There's been a lot of discussion and a lot of troubleshooting regarding scheduling Teams meetings, and one of the ways we have found that works the best is to do it directly within Canvas. So I'm going to go into my sandbox here, for example, and I'm going to create a team meeting within my modules, or you could even do this like on your office hours page. So that's one I'll use. This could be, for your Friday meetings, or again, just a regularly scheduled one. That's one of the nice things about scheduling it within Canvas, is that the link you will create is not time sensitive, and you can reuse that link over and over again. And all you need to do is adjust a few settings, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So let's just imagine that I want to add a link to a team meetings here. Let's say that I'm going to have office hours every Wednesday or something like that. We're going to say that they're going to be at 1 p.m. So I'll put that information there, and then I'm going to go to the external tools links. It looks like a V if you look at it. And I'm going to scroll down to Microsoft Team Meetings. I'm going to go ahead and click that. And what's really nice is when you do it from here, you have access to change the settings in a way that you don't necessarily have access to do if you are in the Teams app. So go ahead and sign in just like you normally would with your school district credentials. And you're going to click Create Meeting Link. And again, this is a link that you can use consistently over and over again. You don't have to recreate it each time. So it does ask you for a date and a time, but again, that is not necessary. So you can call this one Office Hours Wednesday, and I'm going to create the link, and then it's going to offer me some options regarding settings. So down here, you're going to see below here, meeting options, and that's the most important one you have to click. It's going to open it up in another tab, which is fine because you can always come back to the Canvas page. And you want to do two things. Who can bypass the lobby? So just like Zoom, Microsoft Teams meetings also has that waiting room concept. They call it the lobby. And basically, it's defaulted to everyone. So anyone who has a CD Schools email, students, teachers, can just jump right in, whether you're there or not. So we want to change that to only me, the one who's creating the meeting. The other thing you want to do is who can present. You're going to have to change this to either only me or specific people if you're inviting specific people for, say, a presentation, and then you can select those students in advance. But for right now, we're going to select only me. That's really important because if someone can present, in essence, they're a co-host, if you want to think of it in the lines of Zoom. And they can mute people and kick people off, so you want to avoid that by saying only me. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And it'll tell me it's done, and then I can go back and I can say make a copy of this. And when I click make a copy, it's going to add it to my Canvas page. And there we go. And I can make it pretty, I can center it, whatever. Now here's the weird thing about this. It's not going to put this link anywhere. It doesn't go into your calendar. You're not going to be able to find it necessarily in your Teams app. But what you can do is you can highlight this and you can right click and choose copy link address. Copy link address. And that's when you can personally email that link to people. You can add it to your calendar, and I'm going to walk you through that right now. If you feel like you already understand how to do that, then you can probably stop watching the video at this point. So I have my mail opened up here, but this works the same if you're using Outlook on your computer. So I'm just going to start with if I wanted to email this to someone. I'm going to say new message, and I'm going to show you what this link looks like, and then I'm going to show you what I would do. So the link is very large. You just paste it in there. I'm doing Control V. Okay, and the link is large. If you want to avoid that gigantic link, you can just type the words like team meeting and you can highlight it. I'm just going to close that real quick. You can highlight it to insert a link. And then you want the text to display as team meeting. Click OK. All right, so now it's just that link takes them right to, and they're not seeing the entire thing. If you wanted to add this to your calendar, you do the same things. You just open your calendar through your Outlook, whether it's web-based or whether it's on the Outlook app, and you pick whatever day you want to have that. So for example, mine are on Wednesdays. So I'm going to add a meeting to Wednesday. I'm going to say this is my office hours. And I'm not going to invite anybody, but I'm just going to list that link in my email, in my calendar, so that I know that it will be on this day. So you can also make it repeat however often you want, and that's up to you. And then you can add that to your calendar that way. And through that, then you could invite people through email, and it makes it a lot easier. So those are the, I think, easiest ways to create a team meeting within Canvas. And it also, again, just to refresh, will block people from entering before you get there, and it will allow you to admit them. It will also help you maintain control of the meeting and not allow students to present unnecessarily or to mute anybody that you don't want them to mute. All right. If you have any questions, you guys know where to find me. Thank you, and I hope this was helpful.